I'd say one of our biggest challenges, and something we get better at, convince people in the United States how important it is to fund women leaders in Cambodia. And it's difficult, and we're learning how to make the correct arguments, and actually we've also learned that the best way to do it is with our graduates. So now that we have 6 years of graduates and a lot of real success stories, some incredibly powerful young women have come out of Harpswell. They make a very strong case for us for why it's important to fund them and change their lives. Another challenge, and I think this really was a big challenge at the beginning and probably even led to a couple of failures, was convincing parents of young women from rural areas that their daughters would be safe if they came to Phnom Penh and lived in our dorms. I think that especially at the very beginning, when the only person they really met was Alan Lightman, they didn't really know that our dormitory would be a very, very safe place. They just saw a male foreigner and they were giving up their daughters to come to Phnom Penh, and they didn't understand how secure and treasured they would be. So I think that we really learned from that, to explain our security procedures, explain that we only allow women in the dormitory. For the most part, young women who are very independent and want to become leaders, they also very much listen to their parents, who might not have the same view of their future. So, if a parent wants an arranged marriage for their daughter, that could very much hurt the daughter's career. If a parent is afraid for the student to study abroad, that could very much hurt their career. That's been a very difficult thing for us to learn, and how to work best with the parents so they understand that we're partners in wanting what's best for their daughters.
What encouragement do you have to keep going?
The thing that keeps us going is the enthusiasm of the students. With the enthusiasm of the alumni, of our graduates, we see their success. We see how their lives have been changed by coming to Harpswell. I think especially the students who end up spending a year in the United States after they graduate as part of our U.S. Fellows program, they're completely transformed. Their world has been opened up to them. They go on to get advanced degrees in their studies. They go on to really stimulating jobs. And so when you see them, when I see them, it makes me realize how important this work is, because we really are having an impact on the girls' lives. So.
Yeah, so for the last question, what is your advice to all the young dreamers?
A few things. One is don't be afraid, and you should just jump in and do things. Don't just dream. Take action, and don't let your idea of how something should be stop you from doing things in the moment. That you should always push forward and move forward, and let your challenges teach you. And if you're really passionate about something, that will always drive you forward to get the results you want. And then I say one other thing, which is something I learned years ago, which is if something is frightening to you, it's probably something you need to do. So if something feels a little bit uncomfortable, sometimes it feels uncomfortable because it's wrong, but usually things feel uncomfortable because they're new and different. And those are the things you should always